Everybody, it's Steven here in beautiful downtown Visalia. Today is a cool 104 degrees, and I'm here with my beautiful little baby Zoe. We're just getting back from having some Tutti Frutti Froyo. How was the Froyo, Zoe?
Good.
On a scale of 1 to 10?
100!
Oh, nice. Forgot her mask, so we're going back to the car real quick. But it's no problem, just a little speed bump. This place is like a ghost town, relatively. Usually on a Saturday, downtown Visalia is completely packed. You gotta fight people for a parking spot. But not today. There's a couple people out here. Mostly everybody's wearing a face mask. Including us. Now, right, Zoe? Mm-hmm. Here we are across the street from the historic Fox Theater in downtown Visalia. Boy, it sure is dead down here. This is where I saw Buckethead and George Thorogood in the Destroyers. George Thorogood has pretty large teeth, actually. You could see him from way up in the balcony. It's actually quite impressive. I don't know what's going on here. Right at Main Street and Encina, we have these, in between these two buildings, it's like, I think something burnt down here is what happened. So they put up these big old giant plywood walls and they painted Visalia on them. It's actually quite nice. It's like El Tarasco is open for takeout only. There's a line out the door. Ozzy's is open for dine-in. It's a really popular spot right now. I actually overheard 2 different people talking about coming here throughout this week. Hot spot amid the coronavirus. Ah yes, the Bank of Sierra building in downtown Visalia. Said to be the tallest building in Visalia for a long time. I don't know if it still is. Maybe it's all a myth. We'll never know. Cellar door. Super popular bar down here. BBC right across the street. Usually this place would already have people on a Saturday. Here at around 6 o'clock, 6:30. Crazy. This is just craziness. Unreal. The Odd Shop? What is this place? Never heard of it. Looks interesting though. So we hopped on over to Visalia, the next street directly south of Main Street, to the old United States Post Office. I used to work here. I currently work at the for the Postal Service, and this building is super old. It was built in the 1930s, and it's a sort of a historical landmark in Visalia. Pretty neat. There's a basement that runs underneath the entire block here, basically, with old Navy offices and forestry offices and all sorts of different government offices. If you ever get a chance to go in there, just into the lobby, go in there. It's all marble and there's a bunch of intricate carvings in there. Pretty neat stuff. Post office. As you can see, it has this classic kind of architecture that you just don't see anymore. Very nice. Look at the floor here. Super cool. We are right next to the post office that I just mentioned. Sequoia Legacy tree. It's a biggin'. What do you think about that tree, Zoe?
I don't know.
Pretty big?
Yeah, it's really big.
I agree. It's pretty big. Here's some information on how thanks, man. Here's some info on how Visalia is trying to become greener. Good job, Visalia. We appreciate you.
I don't want that to be the only thing I'm scared of.
Very nice little pathway. Here's a little billboard talking about native plants that take not so much water, that you can plant in your yard. Nice. Here we go. Looks like This tree was planted in 1936, February, and it was 3 years old back then. And this is it now. Nice. Zoe. Murals of the giant sequoias painted right on the side of some buildings here. Of course, Visalia's claim to fame is Gateway to the Sequoias. Very nice. Oh, there is, isn't there? What do you know about that? Closer look inside the odd shop. Looks like they have some old board games sitting around.
Which this odd shop is not really.
There's a bit of vintage clothing, I guess. Not too vintage, I would say. Some cool ceramics in the back. Looks cool. I'd love to go in this store sometime. Now here with these masks on it's crazy, huh, Zoe? Boy, it's hot. It's hard to breathe. But Zoe, would you look at this fire hydrant? Wow, what does that say?
A&W.
That is awesome. Like a root beer float, huh? Nice. Zoe's sitting on top of a historical marker. Apparently, this is where the first mail came to Visalia from St. Louis in 1858. Pretty cool, I guess. Right, Zoe? Right on. Concludes our first ever vlog, right, Zoe?
Yep.
It's super hot and we're ready to go home. Get some what? Some water?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.